This is interesting question in machine learning. So the problem is show the final result of hierarchical clustering with single linked or complete link by drawing a dendrogram. So we have to draw a dendrogram. So we have to use single link or complete link. So I already make one video related single link, how you will solve this type of problem with single link. Now in this tutorial I will show you how you can solve this problem with complete link. At first we have to find the minimum from these values. Here 0.7 is minimum. Minimum is 0.7. Now we have to merge these two, E and C, because we find minimum here. Okay, so EC merge with the distance 0.7. Next step is we have to make a table. We have to merge E and C and we have to make another table. So I already created a demo. This is equal to this table. Okay, so I will use this one because when I go another page, that time it will help me. So let me create another table here. The next table will be A and B. Then we have to merge C and E. C and E. Then it's remaining D and F. D and F. Let me draw this table. So we know this value is 0 because A to A distance is 0. Okay, so 0 0 0 0 and 0. From our previous table, this was our previous table, we know the value between A and B, so we write that A and B value is 0.12. We don't know C and E, CE and table, we don't know this value. We don't know also this value also. This two table we don't know value, and this two table also we don't know the value because it is CE and E there. So we have to find this value, this one, this one. Rest of value we can fill here. So D2A value is there available. D2A value 0.84 and A2A value is 0.31. We know these two. We know this two also. F and B is 0.61 and D and B is 0.77. We know this one also. This in D and F is this one, D and F. D and F is 0.25. Now we have to find the distance between CE to A. Okay, so the distance CE to A. So in the case of complete link, we have to take max. In the case of single, we have to take mean. We already solved the mean, so now we will solve this using complete. So we will write here max. CE to A, that means C to A and E to A. C to A, comma, and E to A. From our previous table, so this is our previous table. We know the value C to A. Max C to A. This A and C. C to A is 0.51 and E to A 0.28. Among those 0.51 and 0.28, 0.51 is maximum. That's why you have to write this one 0.51. So let's fill the table 0.51. Next we have to find the value CE to B. Distance CE to B. Max C to B and E to B. C to B and E to B. So let's take the C to B value. Here C and B value this one and E to B and E to B value this one. So C2 is 0.25 and E to B is 0.77. So 0.77 is maximum. Okay, so you can write 0.77 or 0.77. So I'll fill this value there. Now we have to find this value D to CE value between D to CE. D to C will be C to D and E to D. Okay, it will be max D to C, comma, and E to D. So we know from the first table, we know the value of D to C. This is D and this is C. Sorry. So this is D and C value 0.14. We know value E to D. E and D value is this one 0.45. So from these two value 0.45 is maximum. So we take this 0.45. So we have to put this value in our this table. So this one D to CE 0.45. Now we have to find only one value, that is F and CE value. Then distance between F to CE value, maximum of F to C and F to E. F to C and F to E value. So from our previous table we know the value of F to C. This is F and this is C 0.93, and F and E this one 0.67. Maximum is 0.93. We have to put this value in our previous table. They are 0.93. So from this table we have to again find the minimum one. So I think the minimum one is this one 0.12. Okay, so you have to make a cluster with A and B, and we have to make again a table. Okay, so how we will make table? So let me write here the minimum value is is 0.12. So we have to make a table A and B. Okay, so let me make another table with clustering A and B. AB is one cluster, then in our table C already one cluster, and D and F. So CE already cluster and D and F is there. So we already make our table. So we know this value will be 0. AB to AB distance is 0. C to C distance 0. D is distance 0. This distance 0. We have to find only this distance. So right now we just cluster AB, A and B. That's why we have to find only this table value. Okay. Rest of the value we can put from previous table. So previous table the value C to CE to D value was CE to D value was this one 0.45. and CE to F value was this one 0.93, and D to F value was D and F value was 0.25. Now we have to find only three value, that is AB to C and AB to D and AB to F. Let's find out this value. AB to CE. We already find out C value with C value with B, C value with A, C value with D and F. That's why if we put this way, like maximum of C to A and C to B, it will be better for us. So I am writing here CE to A value, comma CE to B value. Okay, so maximum of C to A, we can find this flow from here. CE to A value 0.51, so 0.51, and C to B value 0.77. 0.77. Among those, maximum is 0.77, so 0.77. So we find this value, we have to put this value there, 0.77. Now we have to find AB to D value. So the distance AB to D value equal to max of A to D and B to D. A to D, comma, and B to D. So here A to D value is this one, and B to D value is B to D value is this one. Okay, so max A to D and B to D 0.84, comma 0.77. So among those two value, 0.484 is maximum. So we already find out this value. We have to put this value AB to D here. AB to D 0.84. Only one is remaining, that is AB to F value. Let's find out this value. Distance DNCE between AB to F. Maximum of A to F value and B to F value. A to F, comma, and B to F. From previous table we know the value of A to F. A to F is 0.31 and B to F 0.61. So 0.31 and B to F is 0.61. Among these two, 0.61 is maximum. So let's fill the table with value A to F. 0.61. So we almost find all of those value. Let's make the cluster. So here the minimum value is 0.25. Okay, this one. So we have to make again cluster with D and F. Now we have to make again table with D and F, with clustering D of F. So we have A and B, C and T, and D and F together one cluster. Okay, so we know A and B is one cluster, C and E was another cluster, and next one D and F. We make this table with cluster A, D and F. So let's fill this table. So here we know value of AB and CE. AB and CE value is 0.77. You have to only find two value, that is DF to AB and DF to CE. Let's find out these two value. Value will be max. We already find out the value AB. So AB to D, comma AB to F. From previous table we know the value we know the value of ab to d value. Ab to d value, this one 0.484, and ab to f value, this one 0.61, 0.61. So maximum is 0.84. So let's put this 0.84 there, 0.84. Let's find out this value, df to ce. We already find out the value of c, so c to d, c to f, ce to d comma ce to f. From previous table we know the value of ce to d, value is this one 0.445, 0.45, and ce to f value is this one 0.93, 0.93. So from these two, 0.93 is maximum. Now we have to fill with this value in this table, 0.93. Now we have to find the minimum. From this value, 0.77 is minimum. Let's again make a cluster and again make a table. Okay, so our next table will be AB and CE with one table. Now we have to find only one value, that is ABC to DF. ABCE to DF equal to max. So in this case we already find out the value of AB, so we can write down that AB to DF and C to DF. AB to DF and CE to DF. Okay. Here maybe if you ask the question why I write this way, because we already find out the value of AB with all of those things, C with all of those things, DF with all of those things. So if we write a long question like AB to B, AB to D, AB to F, AB to, then we can use table number 1. I'm talking about this one. Then we can use this table and we can find out all of this value. It will long process, but if I write this way, it will be better for us to find the value. That's why I write this way. So max, we can put this value from our previous table. Our previous table, AB to DF value was 0.84, and another one is C to DF value was CE to DF value was 0.93. So 0.84 and 0.93. So among these two, 0.93 is maximum. Let's put this 0.93 values there, 0.93. So already make our clusters. Now we have to draw the dendrogram. The dendrogram will be from at first time this cluster we made this C and E. Okay, so CE with distance 0.7. So we have to put at C, and this is E with distance 0.7. So this is 0.7 and this is E. Okay, so second cluster is A and B with distance 0.12. So this is A, this is B. Suppose this is 0.12 and the distance will be this much, A, and this is B. This is our second. And third cluster is this one. This is D and F with distance 0.25. D and F. So let's put D here and F here with distance 0.25. So maybe 0.25 at here, 0.25 is here. So this is D, this is F. Our next cluster is CE to AB, distance 0.77. CE and AB. This is CE and this AB with distance 0.77. So this is 0.77 CE and AB. So this is mass, this is CE and this is AB. Our final cluster is ABCE and DF with distance 0.93. So this will be 0.93 with all of these things. This will be the dendrogram. I already provided all of this PDF link in video description. Please check.